In Australia today, 95% of 18 to 34-year-olds use smartphones, with many people turning to apps to assist in day-to-day activities.
I'm never without my phone, even when I'm sleeping. It's next to me to keep me awake.
While more and more people like Dohi have been using fitness and dietary apps to assist with weight loss, new research by the University of Sydney finds they might not be accurate at all. We spoke to Juliana about these apps, which were tested on their credibility, scientific accuracy, and the likelihood of creating behavioural change.
So one of the most, concerning things was the fact that less than a third of our apps actually had a health professional or someone with a scientific background who was involved in the development and design of that app. That is very concerning, I guess, if people are choosing to take up these apps to manage or to help assist them lose weight.
Now, because Australia has very little restrictions on what information an app must include, this means that anyone can make a fitness app. For Rosa, who has obtained a Cert 3 and 4 in fitness, this is really alarming, as she believes that people advising on health should be qualified.
We have to really understand your anatomy, like how the body works, like the muscles, the different muscles, what they do, what happens if you injure this muscle. Have to take into consideration when you're working with older clients, or the risks of what happens when you become older, younger people, learn about health, first aid, yeah.
Another key issue was the generic content and information the apps produced, which Dohi feels contributed to a lower back injury.
At least I would have known how much weight I should be putting on, or at least how to do the workouts, how to do anything and not be injured, or be less injured as opposed to right now.
Rosa definitely agreed, explaining there are greater dangers associated with using fitness apps, as they fail to take into consideration past injuries or personal levels of fitness.
So let's say if you've had a back injury, right? It takes a while for that to obviously go back to where it was before you injured it. To get straight back into activity would mean you're putting a lot of pressure on that part which is trying to recover, and that could cause further damage to that area as well as other areas around it.
Whether it's through injury or lack of physical progress due to incorrect exercise routines, Juliana revealed that the research also found most people stop using apps by the 6-month mark.
If you want to maintain the weight that you have lost, it does actually require lifestyle changes. So it's short-term weight loss might not necessarily be able to be sustained in the long term.
Whilst the apps performed poorly on many regards, Dohi did experience major improvement in her dietary intake.
And just the junk food that I'd eat Macca's like 3-4 times a week, KFC, like you name all those like junk foods. I wouldn't consider having vegetables or fruits in my actual diet. So it was quite terrible, but once I did start this app, the Food Diary app, it did get a lot better, because I knew, at least even though it wasn't 100% accurate, I knew that I had a baseline to kind of follow around.
Rosa urged us to consider investing in a personal trainer for long-term, consistent lifestyle change.
You might not know which way to go to make the right results, so a personal trainer would, like, if you think about it, you have a specified like diet plan, exercise regime, one-on-one session support, based on what your goals are.
Lena Han, Gen Y.